Okay. It gives you options. Yeah, it does. What? That's wrong. Whoa. Well, okay. You got MeUndies coming. Mine should be here soon. I have a big order. I have a big order arriving very soon. Track it. I don't know what I'm gonna get next, though. I mean, I know what I have arriving. Estimated Thursday. Cool. 'Tis on its way. Perfection. Thank you guys for waiting, by the way. She got the butt. She got that butt. She got it. Hey, Povo, how you doing? Flower talk sounds like we're talking about becoming a woman. Well, we did go over. We said a lot of things about vagina yesterday. I love penis vagina. I don't know how much it had to do with flowers, though. Left an adorable clip. I will look at it later. It's PV, not just V. I said singular, did I? Oh wow, I didn't even realize. Talked about vagina. I mean, we did. I forgot. White out. Like, I could just be doing this with pencil, but where's the urgency? Hockey team talk about scoring goals in a game by talking about P and V. Really? Sounds like, Dirty Dangles, boys. Gotta get those W's, boys. Big City Slams. Oh, man. Oh! Crush those Sandos, boys. Ferda. What is Ferda? What is it? I never picked up what the fuck that means. Try Gator? Yeah, I don't, like, have a local Gator shop. Next chance you get. I don't know if I've ever had a chance. But yeah, what is Ferda? What is it? They had it on one of the slides and I was hoping it explained what it was. For the boys. Maybe. Ferda. And they like, boop. Ferda is hockey player slang, referring to doing something for the boys or for the team. Alright. Dirty Dangles, boys! Dirty Dangles for the boys. Dirty Dangles, Ferda. Oh god. Yes, because they abbreviate everything. Thank you. I feel better, I understand now. Okay. So, purchasing on Aquilia. Buy flowers with heads in full color and long sturdy stems. Pretty straightforward. Buy flowers with heads in full color. And long sturdy stems. Oh boy. How the fuck? Now, here's the question for my formatting. Because the other page, I managed to get all of the information to take up, like even when I wrote small, it took up 2 lines. So then the next one just went on the next line. But this one, doesn't take up 2 lines. So where do I put it? Oh, I hate McMurray. Such a shitty person. Texas does have alligators? Cool. Oh, Bonnie McMurray. Yeah. Although, I would not want to get involved with Bonnie McMurray because... Oh wait, I was not thinking McMurray. I was thinking... Who's the asshole who you never see their face? Like the hockey player? But yeah, McMurray... he is kind of a piece of shit. The one who mumbles. I don't hate him. However, he's a little bit like too much. He's too much. I would not want to get involved with his daughter. Shorzy. I hate Shorzy. Give your balls a tug. I know you love him, Mike. You love the most obnoxious, irredeemable character on the entire show. It's his sister? Bonnie McMurray's his sister? I thought it was his daughter. Regardless. No thanks. I don't want to get involved with that family. McMurray and his wife are, like, scary. They are scary. We're not talking about hockey, we're talking about Letterkenny, the TV show. I don't know anything about hockey. Ferda. Except for fucking Ferda. Dirty Dangles, boys. I just really like... Okay, Dangles is a hilarious name for a penis already. It's just very funny to me. So I will just find myself yelling Dirty Dangles, boys. For no reason, really. Alright, conditioning. I guess I'm gonna put it on the next line. Formatting whenever you have lines that you can visually see, like, gives me a little, like, yeah, I know you haven't seen it. I don't think many people have seen it. I'm surprised that Povo's seen it. I thought it was just me and Mike. Well, and in here, anyway. Now? You mean you didn't before? I swear, okay, hang on. What? I swear I say dangle all the time. Maybe just verbally, though. I thought that there was a quote where I was talking about, like, some ogre's dangle or something. I always called it a donger. That's one that I never picked up. I've never said donger unless someone else said it, like, or I was like repeating what they said. That's not one that like made it into my own vocabulary. Dong, sure, but not donger. Dangle. Dangle's fucking hilarious. Where was I? Remove all leaves as they wilt very quickly. Okay. Then what? Cut underwater with a sharp knife. Okay. Why? I wish I could ask why. Like, I want to know why you cut it underwater. But apparently, just do it. Cut under water with a sharp knife. Hydrate in warm water for 2 hours. That's the same as acacia. You gotta water... I mean, you're watering something that, you know, makes sense. You don't have any strange nickname for your penis? I don't think it's strange that you don't have a personal one. Can you answer that one? Yeah! Why, Sins? You and the boys were out choring the other day. So it doesn't seal up right away? But I mean, like, what if you just... It's not instantaneous, is it? But I feel like having a personal nickname for your penis is less common than just calling them in general funny things. Took a floral design class a long while back, and we learned to cut stems underwater at an angle of roughly 45 degrees to maximize surface area, and yes, what Povo said. Apparently makes a difference. Alright. When we're starting up a fart book, I'm not... I don't have coding skills, and they took it down. It was too powerful. It was just too powerful. Yeah, I knew about the 45-degree angle, but I didn't know that was to maximize surface area. I just thought that's you just chop them. Okay, before storage or usage. And then use, you know, flour food, which they write for everything, so I'm not going to put that. Additional notes. Oh shit, I should have, shit. Last time I put additional notes in botanical facts, but I was not paying attention. Thank you for watering me. It's only weird if you were the one who gave your dangle the nickname. Not weird if you have one. Wait, why is it weird if you named it? Both for surface area and so a flat stem doesn't touch the bottom of the vase completely, essentially sealing it off. I see. Cool. Thank you guys. Botrytis can be a concern with yarrow. Use a commercial floral food and preservative. Bleach can be used as a biocide in very small amounts. Storage / vase water needs to be changed every other day. Yarrow is easy to dry and is excellent in dried product. Okay. I'm gonna put under botanical facts that botrytis can be a concern, I guess. Or it can be, it's easy to dry. And then I guess I'll put additional notes. So even though the vase life is very long, you have to change the water every other day. Whereas a lot of the stuff that I've seen for most plants is like every 3 days. Stem of a penis. Lol. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot those were the BioShock games were on console. I mean, I guess it depends on the nickname. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with coming up with a clever or amusing name for your own junk. But obviously, like anything else, you don't want to be, like, overly egotistical. Have some Gus and Brew, maybe have a dart. Have a dart? Did they say that? I am not good at darts. Oh my goodness, Bear. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would do without you. So here's a question. This says bleach can be used as a biocide in very small amounts. Is that only for this flower or in general? It's an actual beer now. Oh yeah, I did not know that. It's smart that they did that, and I want it. There's no context. We were talking about dick nicknames, and that's funny. For flowers. Does anybody know? Does anyone know if they can, Alright, let me actually... I have the information. Let me just read for a second. Okay, so it's just in general. Yes, thank you. So I don't need to put that. Like, I don't need general and like flower care information in here. Like, every single flower it says use commercial floral preservative / food. I'm not gonna write that for every single one. If you want me to do it for every single one, I'll just do it. You know what I mean? Change water every other day is what I'm gonna write. And that fits nice and neatly in the rest of my space for under botanical facts. So I don't have to put another like additional notes when like I guess that's care. Am I changing my mind again? So like as I'm going, I have to like format things differently. Like it shouldn't go under botanical facts, but like additional care maybe rather than notes. Because, like, under additional notes, it says it's easy to dry and is an excellent dried product. Okay, great. That should actually be in either botanical facts or design notes. I don't like the way they organize this. I need to read the whole thing and then decide where to put the information from now on. Because, like, their design notes on this was just an excellent addition to mixed summer arrangements. I was like, okay. Wow, that's aggressive? I think that's way aggressive for a Bob Frost reference. Oh, jeez. Alright. As I go on, this will be a lot neater of a book. I'm gonna take out easy to dry and change water every other day. I'm gonna put them where the fuck I want to put them. Yeah, we're gonna have just like random spots that look like doo-doos because I don't like the way they organized the information in this database. Like, why is it good in mixed summer arrangements? Explain yourself. Don't just tell me that it's good. You could put anything. It's a mixed arrangement. Put anything in there. I mean, right? Oh, God. This is not laying flat in the crease of the book. Ugh. I'm just failing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm using that, like, whiteout tape, which is generally much easier to use, but it did not want to go on the page today. Alright. Now, I'm going to read the whole thing before I start writing stuff, so that I can organize it in a way that makes sense. Alright, design notes. Easy to dry. And I'm not gonna put nice in mixed fucking arrangements, because that's stupid. It's a dumb sentence. But I will put easy to dry. Like, that's good to know. That if someone's looking for a dried flower arrangement, I know what flowers I can fucking use. Like, that is good information. Yeah, I read about Sprite last night. Good flower solution. Can of Sprite. 3 cans of water. Quarter teaspoon of bleach. Acidity makes flowers take up water better. Sugar content feeds anything not yet fully developed blooming. Bleach keeps it all from getting germy. I see. Hey, Amaro BB. How are you? Alright, so... under design notes is just easy to fucking dry. And then I'm gonna put, special care is gonna be a new section. And under that, I'm going to put change water every other day and watch for botrytis. Or just change water every other day because I don't want to put another thing there. And now symbolism, and then we can move on. Alright, cool. Now that I've, like, ruined the page, you see? It's, like, stark white against this nice, like, cream color. Just got home from work. You gonna relax? I'm doing alright. I'm just, you know, fucking up my books. Amaryllis, anemone, azalea. Nope. Does this one have it? Maybe it might be listed under yarrow, though. I have to check. Zinnia, wisteria, tulip. Okay, it's not in there. How about milfoil? Nope, not on that one. What about here? Yarrow, healing. Gee, I wonder why, because it has medicinal properties. But I wouldn't really call that I guess that's a meaning if you look for meaning in literally everything. And then let's check this one other one. This one says war. Maybe because wounds are caused in war? Weird. If anyone has a better source for symbolism, so I don't have to look at like 80 different sources and figure out which one I think is the most accurate, that'd be great. And don't tell me to Google stuff because I spent hours yesterday doing that. And I have yet to find like a good authority on what's widely accepted. Yeah, I don't know why I looked through the whole fucking book. Alright, so war and healing. I don't know what to even put. Does it even have one? Or is it just like, it's fucking medicinal herb, leave me alone. Ooh, you know what I forgot to look at? No, I didn't forget. Does it have a Hanakotoba meaning? I don't see it. Let me check. Nothing so far. And I'll do a quick Google to see if we can find Hanakotoba, Hanakotoba, show me your goods now, Hanakotoba. Milk, vetch, mimosa, mint, mistletoe, nope. Yarrow, war. Okay, so Hanakotoba, it means war. This means war! You send someone some yarrow, be like, I'm gonna fight you. Right? I think that's what that means, right? then I will fight you. You know what I could do instead of flipping through? This would be so much easier. Just word search the page. Nope. Okay. So, Achillea... Symbolism. No, not Achilles. Don't change the word. The Alchemist's Kitchen. Alright. Yeah, none of these are like... It's not coming up with like... this overwhelmingly. So I'll just go with the Hanakatoba. I'll just put an H by it when it's not like American usage. GardenNerdy.com, list of flowers in their meanings. But like, the problem with this is, like, who are these people to say that they have the thing? You know what I mean? It's very kind of all over the place. Like, who... Like, the place I'm getting most of my information is the Floral Institute of Design. Like, this is what they do. I'm sure that they've researched it, at least to an extent. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to want to take, like, random blog person as, like, generally this is an accepted interpretation. You know? Also, shit hurts real bad today. Why? Stop. State of war. Alright. I'll just put war. Make love, not yarrow. As I said earlier, I've been having a much easier time finding the Hanakatoba definitions because they're very, like, strict. Like, this flower means this one thing, the end. And, like, everyone in Japan knows this. Whereas in English, it, like, changed over time, and it's all wishy-washy, just like the rest of fucking English. What flower are we talking about? This one here. Which I'm having trouble pointing at. Achillea, or yarrow, or milfoil. Those ones. And my stupid throat is hurting. But like, why? I literally just a half hour ago gargled with salt water. Why am I in pain? Stop. Anyway. Next time, now we're gonna switch over to Aconitum, or Aconite, or Monk's Hood. So let me get a new picture so we can see what the fuck this flower is. Aconite flower. Give me a good picture. Another one used in medicine. Although I'm finding... Okay. Which one? So I'm finding it that where it looks like it's kind of growing in clusters, like conical clusters, and then I'm also finding ones, let's see what the description is. Tall spiked cluster of hooded florets. Alright, so I'll go with that one then. It looks pretty nice. Do. There we go. Stock photo. Oh! That's good shit. So, aconite, also known as monk's hood and aconite. Botanical name is aconitum. Available April through October. Vase life 5 to 10 days. Storage temp same as Achillea. Ethylene sensitive, yes. Description. Deep blue to light blue are the most common colors, also white and cream colors. Also, they got other shit going on. Botanical facts. Monk's hood parts and juices are highly toxic if eaten. Parts and juices. Design notes. Monk's hood is a wonderful tall line flower, works well in vertical arrangements. I mean, I feel like that's... Sometimes their design notes are just like, yeah, no shit. Like, good for mixed summer bouquets. But like, they don't say why. Like, it's tall. No shit, it's gonna be good in vertical arrangements. And characters made out of bushes? Cool. Bushes. Purchasing hints. Purchase stems with flowers open to within an inch or two of the tip. This entry is just trying to get me. Look for stems that are sturdy and straight. Remove all leaves that will be under the waterline. Cut underwater with a sharp knife. Hydrate in warm water for 2 hours. Is that every flower? Are they going to say that for every flower? Hydrate in warm water for 2 hours? Because so far it's been in every single one. And if it's in every single one, I do not need to put it down. This is just so that, like, I can say, okay, I'm making an arrangement with this in it. Let me see if I need any, like, special shit. You know what if I copy and paste this and see how many things come up? Search it. Put my thing down. Flip it. And also reverse it. Now it's talking about drinking water. Let me put some quotes on that. Also, I should look under flower care and see if it says it. Acacia, Anthurium... In order to show you the most relevant results, we have omitted some entries very similar to the 10. No.
Let me see.
Or what I can do is look at flower care and handling. Vagina!
Pollinate me, Daddy.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the cheer, Dins. What is up? How be you? I'm just playing with whiteout shrapnel. Oh, crumblies. That's not what I wanted. Control F, please. Hydration and conditioning. Treatment of flowers after purchase or harvest. Alright, I'm gonna read this to see what they say for literally everything. And then if something's different, I'll put it in. Get the flower dust all up on me. Oh yeah, snort that shit. Don't actually. I don't know what I'm saying. Step 1, remove all the foliage that will be below the water level of the vase. If this foliage is left on the stem, it will decompose in the vase. Dirty vase water will produce ethylene, which will cause early flower death. Dirty vase water. It does. Are they all ethyl sensitive, or do some of them say no? Dirty vase water will also enhance the growth of bacteria and fungi, which will block the flower stems. Gently pull off all leaves, taking care not to scrape the stems. Okay. The stem is scraped, the xylem is damaged. And the xylem is damaged. The uptake of water will be impeded. Why does this hurt me? I'm being very careful with my voice today. This is important when removing thorns from roses. Several hand-stripping tools available in the marketplace. Unfortunately, most can cause damage to the flower stem. We recommend the use of a soft but impenetrable glove. So you jerk off the flower stem until it's how you want it to be, until you get the result you're looking for. Cool! Removal of thorns and foliage, which will prevent damage to both the rose stem and your hands. Available in our shopping pages. So you literally like get a glove and you jerk off the flower stem until it's free of thorns and foliage. That's really funny to me. Step 2 is to rehydrate the flower. To do this, you will need a sharp knife and a dish tub filled with warm water. Hold the end of the flower stem underwater using a sharp knife cut off at an angle at least 2 inches of the stem end. All the time holding the stem end underwater. This cut opens up the water-conducting vessels of the xylem. The cut is done underwater to prevent air from entering the new cut. Then lift the flower straight up and out of the cutting tub, retaining a drop of water on the cut stem end. That's very precise. So you want to keep the pre-cum on the flower end. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Everything's dirty. Everything's filthy. You need the pre-cum for lubricant. You know, you get the flower pre-cum, you keep it there. Place the flower in a holding vase filled with a solution of water and floral preservative. Never use scissors or shears when cutting flower stems. The blade cut of scissors and shears squeezes the stem and crushes the water-conducting vessels of the xylem. Also, don't use scissors or shears on dicks. What are we doing? We're learning about flowers. Step 3 is allow flowers to set in the solution of water and floral preservative food for a minimum of 2 hours at room temperature prior to cool storage or arranging the flowers. You need time to rehydrate fully and take up the carbohydrates and other ingredients in floral preservatives and food. Be sure to refer to the flower library for specific information. Some flowers need as much as 24 hours. Okay, so if it says 2 hours, I'm not fucking writing it. Giners and dangles.
Yes.
So I'm, and it also just says cut with a sharp knife. So the basic conditioning is always cut under water with a sharp knife, jerk off the stuff you don't want, and soak for 2 hours in warm water. So I'm not going to write that every time. For the longest vase life after your flowers are arranged, it is recommended that every 3 days you recut the flower stems underwater, rinse the lower portion of the stems to clean them, clean the vase and add new floral preservative / food and water solution in the vase. Alright, I'm going to take all that out about the cut underwater with a sharp knife and the hydrate. If it is different, just like how the special care for Yarrow said change water every other day. Like, that's different than, in general, every 3 days you want to do it, which is, right? What that just said? Where did I see that? Every 3 days. So, rewatch Scott Pilgrim. It's a pretty good movie. But yeah, I don't need this information. Like, this book has limited space, alright? So I do not appreciate a database telling me, like, if you're going to put the same thing under literally every flower, don't put it. Only put the exceptions. No! Oh, it came back up. No, please. I'm trying to make this book pretty, and so far it just looks like a fucking disaster. The rest of the entries are going to be so nice. And organized and succinct. Because it will only have specific flower practices, not general flower practices. So there. So I don't need to know to soak them for 2 hours, and I don't need to know to cut them underwater with a sharp knife, because that's literally every fucking flower. Nice headscarf, well thanks! It took forever to make it, like, sit on my head nice. I've seen Scott Pilgrim 1.5 times. The half is because I was rewatching it with my ex, and his DVD was a pile of shit because he didn't know how to take care of his belongings, and it was unwatchable. Like, the video would not play. Okay, so now that I know what is do this with every flower, and what is special flower stuff that's going to go much smoother. Let me go back to Achillea. I just want to pronounce it like Achilles, with emphasis on kill, but it says no. It says all leaves. Get out of here, every leaf. Alright. Alright. Okay, back to monkshood. Or aconite. Because of the toxicity, you should wash your hands after using. That's good to know. It's toxic as fuck. Wash your hands, bitch. That's what I'm gonna write. Not exactly. But yeah, look how much space I could have saved. Look at all that deleting of information. Oh, I meant to do it on this other page as well, because, like, why? Again, get your general information out of my dictionary. This needs to stop floating up onto the top of here. Shards. I also don't remember where I stopped writing, so I like keep lifting it up to say like, am I done yet? Am I done yet? Alright. Cool. Much better. I don't need superfluous information in here. Next up, aconite, which is what we have on the screen, and it's spelled A-C-O-N-I-T-E. Aconite. And I read all the information. Monkshood, aconite, aconitum, April through ba 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 ba. Tall spiked cluster of florets. It's mostly blue. Also sometimes white and cream. Monkshood parts and juices is still funny. Are highly toxic if eaten. Because of the toxicity, you should wash your hands after using. It's a tall fucking flower. Guess what it works in? Vertical arrangements because it's tall. I'm not gonna write that. And again, conditioning, remove all leaves that will be under the water line. Like, I don't need to write that. Making wolfsbane potion? Yeah, no howls, no awoos! Let me put the biological name in my jelly pan. Aconitum. Cool. These were pretty colors, but like, they don't write all that well. Some of them wrote better than others. Like the sparkle ones were like extra smooth and glidey. It could just be because this one's old. It's not like depositing color all everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna be able to do this so much faster now. April through October. Vase life! You know I'm gonna do this every time. Vase life! No, we're going in alphabetical order. It's aconite or monkshood. Ow. Should probably put text on the screen that says that. But I'm lazy. Also, that's just another thing to change every time, but I should. If I eventually make another scene for doing this, I'll have a spot for that. 5 to 10 days. Storage temp is same as the other shit. Is this so that's another thing. Is storage temperature and ethylene sensitive, are those the same for all of them? Because again, I don't want to fucking repeat myself a billion times. So I'm gonna just open up a fuck ton of flowers and see. 36 to 38. Okay, so it does vary. 55. Okay, cool. Just checking. Cool, cool. Storage temp. I also need storage temp on Acacia. Because it didn't have it for some reason. It just didn't put it there. 34 to 38 degrees. I also just should have looked for ethylene sensitive. Or if it's Harry Potter Wolfsbane. I mean, Wolfsbane is listed somewhere. I saw it when I was looking for other things. Oh my god, there's a flower called Allium. I'm totally gonna just call it alien because Rugrats. Okay, so ethylene sensitivity is also different. Just checking. I'm like paranoid now. Ethylene sensitivity. Yes, it gets a check mark. Colors. Deep blue, mostly deep blue and light blue. Sometimes white and cream. I would much rather have this information on another line than, like, again, all of those care instructions that are generic. Aliens. Yeah, it's not quite spelled like that, but that's how I'm gonna say it forever, though. Alright, description. Tall spiked cluster of hooded florets. Tall spiked cluster. Oh my gosh, please, brain. Brain, stop taking a fucking break. I need you. My brain was like, this has the same vowel. Put that instead. The same vowel sound, I should say. Hooded florets. Cool, just barely fit that in there. Botanical facts. It's poisonous shit. Don't put it in your mouth or near your eyes. Don't put it in your food. It's gonna murder your face. Say. It's interesting that they would put this in flower arrangements if you shouldn't touch it. Maybe it's because, like, the cut stems, but, like, what if someone doesn't know what the plant is? And they're like, oh, I know how to keep my flowers fresh, and they, like, cut it, and then just, like... Well, pets don't know shit. I would not expect a pet to know. Oh, you mean if it hasn't been trained? Well, then that's the owner's responsibility. Like, if they don't want their pet to eat stuff, they need to have it not eat stuff. Yeah, and a lot of things are toxic, like lilies. Specific types of lilies you can't have around, they're toxic to cats. But yeah, I don't think that... I don't think that pets eating plants or chewing on them is quite as common as all that, though. I mean, some, of course, are gonna, like, munch on everything. But, like, we had house plants and Kitty Bongo never touched them. If we let him outside, he would sometimes eat the grass outside. But only grass. But, like, he wouldn't chew on any of the other plants that we had indoors. I'm totally writing parts and juices, by the way. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna put toxic if eaten. Toxic if eaten. Wash hands after using. Well, obviously after. Just wash your fucking hands, bitch. You got some juices on you. Wash your hands. I don't need conditioning. Design notes. It's a tall, line flower. Works well in vertical arrangements. Yeah, I'm not fucking writing that because that's stupid. How about purchasing? So now I can start putting other... Because I've cut down a lot, like, there's a lot of information here that I just did not need to write. So I can put a whole nother fucking flower starting on this page. Feels good. Buy stems with flowers open. To within an inch or two of the tip. Yes, and what else? Look for stems that are sturdy and straight. Look for stems that are sturdy and straight. No, I want the really, like, flimsy ones that are, like, flopping everywhere. But whatever. And all the rest of that is stuff that I put. So now we go for symbolism. Foxglove? Really small enough, there's nothing appealing about the flowers. Well, we didn't have any flowering plants. They were just green. They were just green. So let's see, I don't see aconite in here. How about monk's hood? No. The symbolism girl. Monk's hood, beware, a deadly foe is near. That's what this says. What about this guy? Aconite, wolfsbane, it has it in this old-timey book. That's where I saw it. Misanthropy. Aconite crowfoot means luster. Okay, that's very non-specific. Thank you very much. So, misanthropy or beware. A foe is near. Or, let's see, do we got any Hanakotoba? No, I keep hitting the wrong button. Monk. Monk's hard. No, it's not there. What about this one? Monk's hood, chivalry or knight errantry for Hanakotoba. Interesting. And they're just like, what did they say? They was not in this one, was it? Very interesting. Let's see if this one has monk's hood. No. So, I don't know if that's accurate. Digitalis? Huh. Yeah, I know literally nothing. I believe you, though. So, in terms of English symbolism, we have Beware. And misanthropy. For most people, it is a flower they've never heard of, known by their names: aconite, devil's helmet, wolf's bane, blue rocket, which makes the rest of the stuff that we read about it very funny. So from that, it was derived that this flower will actually warn people that a deadly foe may be near. I mean, but this is from, like, random place. Ritual blood baptism? What? Mythology, magic, and folklore. I'm gonna click on that. I'm not gonna write it down, but it's kind of cool. Some consider the white or yellow flowered species Aconitum lycoctonum. Why was that so hard for me? The true wolfsbane, whereas the blue flowering monk's hood, Aconitum napellus, is probably the better known of the two species. Latter is found in medieval monastery gardens. The two species contain different poisons, however similar and both lethal. From the Greek word akonitos, which is composed of ak, which is pointed, and konos, which is cone. Akon being a dart or javelin. Cool. I'm probably pronouncing that all sorts of horribly. Ooh, use it as arrow poison? According to Ovid, aconite was also called flintwort or stone herb by farmers of the region because the plant was found growing on barren rocks. Whatever, that could be true. Who the fuck knows? Also has to do with Hecate. Berserkers, an infamous Germanic tribe, reportedly consumed aconite in order to transform into werewolves. Aconite is said to cause a sensation on the skin of wearing a fur coat or feathers and may induce hallucinations of transforming into different kinds of animals. Indo-European culture holds the name Lupevers from Old German lupi, which means deathly juice / poison / spell, and similar to Latin lupus, which is wolf. The Greek byname lycoctonum means wolf killer, possibly referring to the plant's use in poisoned wolf baits. Hence, the plant is also known as wolfsbane in modern English languages. Aconite in poison murder. Ooh. The most poisonous herb of Europe, aconite has a long history in poison murder, etc. For those of you who want to read more about, like, where is it featured in myths and something, there was something about Cerberus that I didn't read. That's what I'm looking at. Ooh. Alrighty. References in Germanic folklore. Aconite was sacred to Thor. That's neat. Uses arrow poison. Sacred to Shiva. Very cool. In Christian iconography, symbol of death. And it is the symbol for toxicity in European nature. According to who? I don't know, because you don't tell me. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on. In this story... Okay, there's a story. There exists a fictional account of its use by Christian monks in Gustav Meyrink's novel The Cardinal Napellus. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna skip to the end. In the story, these neophytes sprinkle the plants with the blood that flows from their scourging wounds. The symbolism of this ritual of blood baptism lies within the planting of the human soul inside the Garden of Eden and fertilizing the plant's growth with the blood of men's desires. What a sentence! Ha ha! Anyway, they got me with blood ritual, alright? I couldn't help myself. Oh my gosh, this is the title of a thing I can click on. Why are henbane, wolfsbane, and mandrake essential in a witch's toolkit? The world might never know. The world may never know. The puppy. Oh, this is in art. Oh, that's cool. I clicked on something entirely else. Monk's hood. Oh, there it is. Its blue flowers representing that the viewer should beware of danger. Rests at the foot of this harp, topped with beguiling honeysuckle. Wink wonk. So if you want to be like, danger! That pussy is dangerous, then you do honeysuckle and monk's hood, I guess. Hey, Cage. What is up? How you doing? Alright, so basically, I think I'm comfortable saying the symbolism is beware for English. Is it beware? But obviously, like, not widely accepted. And then in so it was beware, and then the old book said misanthropy. I don't feel like I need to write that down. And then in Hanakotoba it was, I missed it. Where did it go? Chivalry or knight errantry. I'm gonna click on this. That is in Japanese and I cannot read it. Alright. But it's weird because it doesn't show up anywhere else. Let me just I click. Monk's hood. I'm gonna type in Hanakotoba. You're at work? Nice, get down, honey. Hanakotoba. See, this one... The enemy is near. Danger. Fungus. Stupidity and solitude. Oh, God. Acacia, secret love, chaste love, beauty and retirement. Yeah, this one is like... Oh my gosh, this website is... totally someone's... This is like a website from 1990. You want to see this? Look at this thing. This is why I was having trouble finding stuff, because I don't trust any of this information. Somebody has had this website for like so very long. Yeah, see, this does say chivalry here. Language of flowers, sometimes floriography, Victorian communication. Japanese flower language is called Hanakotoba. Yeah, but you're just listing random shit, not Hanakotoba specifically. But yeah, that website is just too good. It's way too good. But like, a lot of it is just like, I have a blog, so I'm gonna write stuff. I'm like, but what? Did you research this? Like, is this widely accepted? Or like, what? And then like Wikipedia's just has no like references and stuff. It's like, okay. Yeah, this also says misanthropy, but that's Wikipedia, so I don't trust that.
What about Hanakatoba?
I just want to know if it has a definition. Hanakatoba. Don't ask me why I'm... saying stuff like that. I guess I'll put chivalry for Hanakotoba. But only one of the sources has it, so I'm hesitant to put it down there anyway. Like, only one of them has it listed at all. I mean, it is hanakotoba.com, though. Like, they have the .com. And a lot of it is in Japanese, so I don't understand. I'll put chivalry, whatever. Maybe it's because they protected people from the poison. They're like, no, I got you. So instead of like saying, hey, beware of this thing, maybe in Japan they were like, I could have just told you beware, but I'm gonna protect you. I'm making all of this up, by the way. By the way. Alright, Agapenthus. I'm excited for this one because of agape.
Agape.
Right, make sure that I'm watering myself here. Look, this page looks so much nice. Look at the comparison between this messy pile of shit and like this one where I read it over about 1 million times first. That looks so nice. There's no whiteout on that page. Just, you know, the first two look like doo-doos. Just the first two doo-doos. So let's look up a picture of Agapenthus. Actually, this website has a friggin' picture. I don't know why I'm like looking up a picture when I can literally just drag it and drop it. Drag it and drop it and fart on it. Oh my, that is very, very large. Oh my goodness, calm yourself. You were very, very big. A big boy picture. Alright, anyway, that's what that looks like. It's kind of neat looking. I like flowers that look a little bit unusual. Like weird shapes. I don't know, I just like it. So this one is called Agapenthus. Like that. I almost missed a letter because I was thinking whether or not I wanted to write over the letters once I wrote them down, and then I like almost skipped the H. 'Twould have been disaster. Alright, Agapenthus, also known as Lily of the Nile and an African lily. It's by botanical name, Agapenthus. Available March through August, vase life 6 to 12 days with individual florets blooming continuously over several days. Interesting. It's Storage temp, ethylene sensitive. Description, large globe-shaped clusters of funnel-shaped flowers at the end of a tall stem. Blue and shades of blue. I think you can just safely say fucking blue. White flowers. Cultivars? White-flowered cultivars are available. What are cultivars? What the fuck is a cultivar? Botany. A plant variety that has been produced in cultivation by selective breeding. Cultivars are usually designated in the style Texas Baccata Variegata. Okay. So yeah, selective breeding. This is what we were talking about before, Ori, with broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. But it's not like naturally occurring. Like it's not just gonna like show up white most of the time. Blah, blah. Agapanthus is Greek for love flower. Yeah, this is the vagina flower. This is what we're talking about. For a flower that's the love flower, which totally makes me think vagina flower, it does not at all look like a vagina. Maybe a hairy martini? Maybe a vulva. Maybe a vulva, which I know encompasses the vagina. However, I liked my stupid joke. Long stem of the agapanthus adds a strong line element with a bold but airy quality to a floral design. See, that's stuff that I wouldn't think of myself, rather than, it's tall, so use it when you want vertical things to happen. Like, yeah, don't, no shit. Oof. I have 2 dish drying racks, because otherwise I'd have to like wash some stuff and then stop and wait for it to dry and then wash some stuff, and I ain't about that life. Just like, get it done. Purchase agapanthus just prior to the first flowers beginning to open. Look for a tight cluster, wink wonk, just showing color, or with a few blooms open. No special conditioning. Premature flower fall is caused primarily by ethylene, especially for immature flower buds. White cultivars are more prone to premature flower fall than blue cultivars. See, that's information I want to know. Now they're giving me what we need here. Now they're giving me the goods. I tend not to make stuff that has a bunch of dishes. Probably because I hate cooking, so like if it has more than 1 or 2 components, I'm like, I don't want to do it. Fuck that shit. Lily of the Nile, African lily. And then we should put the botanical name, Agapanthus. So Agapanthus, lily of the Nile, or African lilies, are the same old ding-dang thing. This gel pen does not want to write. There we go. Man, my poor throat is just dying today. I think instead of waiting for tomorrow, I'm only planning to stream until 3 for the foreseeable future, rather than until 5. But that'll allow me to call my doctor's office to now rather than tomorrow. Because I have a lot of questions now. I'm like, please, it hurts. Salt water, no help. Seriously, saltwater gargling, like, helps for, like, a split second, maybe. And then, like, minutes later, it's like, well, that was useless. Like, why did I take the time to do that? Anyway. It's something that I'm concerned with because I'm just, like, tired of having voice issues for the last 2 months. I don't wanna. Alright, availability. Also, it's kind of nice to not have to, like, shove food in my mouth and stretch at the same time and stretch on the toilet while eating towards the back of the tank. No, I'm kidding. That's Mana's joke. Way overdue to get well, I know, right? Just, like, do it already. Like, the infection is gone. How long do I have to wait for whatever to stop? I feel like my breathing is better today. Like, it's getting better, but if breathing is the issue that's making me use my voice in a way that is hurting it, then I need something to help the breathing, not something to help the vocal cords. Pan to saute meat, knife and cutting board for veggies, tongs, wooden spoon, slow cooker. Nah, that's too much. I'm out. The second you said cutting board, I was like, no. If I can't toss it in a fucking pan and turn on the heat, I don't want to do it. I really hate cooking. Alright, March through August. Vase life! Because we're hardcore. But yeah, I would like to know what's going on, and I want a solid plan. As I said this morning, enough fucking question marks, like, if I just have to wait it out, then tell me how long. Like, tell me when I should be concerned. Because right now, I'm concerned every single day that it's not fucking better. Or that it's worse. Or that it's still a problem. Face life, 6 to 12 days. And then I will put continuous blooming. Because I don't want to write, with individual florets blooming continuously over several days. Or staggered blooms, that's a good way to write that. So, like, this one blooms, then that one blooms. That makes sense to my brain. Do they tell you anything about how much you talk? Nope. Nope. Staggered blooms. Oh, staggered blooms. All right, storage temperature. This one's 36 to 38. 34 is not, no good. That's a very specific temperature. I wonder if florists have, like, different storage areas with different very, very specific temperatures for flowers. Let's see. Earth shaker. Yep. Also known as ethylene sensitivity. Yeah, hurry up and wait has been everything in my life right now. It's very annoying. No, I'm seeing a specialist. The NT, remember? Come back after I finished antibiotics. Yeah. So fucking stupid. I mean, at least that's like you're undergoing a treatment. My treatment right now is question mark? Just like intercourse. Thank you for the host, appreciate it. So this says premature flower fall is caused primarily by ethylene, especially for immature flower buds. I'm wondering if I should just put that in there. Do I want to put that in botanical facts? Or that would probably go under... I mean, it's not exactly special care, is it? Like, I would put that under ethylene sensitive. But that seems like a general note. You know, I'll put it under botanical facts. Like, immature flower buds are especially sensitive to ethylene. Immature flower buds and white cultivars are more prone to premature flower fall. Alright, I figured it out. Where was I putting that? Botanical facts? Or is that special care? Like, what do I do for that? What do you do? Oh my god! Pride give! Give me pride! I love it! A little rainbow mush. I like that little rainbow blob. I'm a fan of blobs, in case we couldn't tell. Rainbow blobs. Well, I'll put in the colors in the description. Colors, blue, white cultivars. Now that I know what cultivars are. I've learned so much the last couple days. Good shit. It's a little sore. It feels dislocated. See a doctor. My jaw pops when I open it past a certain point. Just constantly. It just does it. Alright, description. Large globe-shaped clusters, alright. Of funnel-shaped flowers. Not really. I guess that's a funnel when it blooms. At the end of a tall stem. Guys, I don't know what the fuck to do tomorrow. I was having such an indecision morning trying to figure out what to do today. Because I'm tired and I'm worried about, you know, my voice. My voice has been, like, shitty. So I was like, well, what if I can only Like, what if I can't do this, that, or the other thing? Also, I just, like, kind of wanted to be mellow. I don't have a lot of, like, mellow options. I just really didn't want to focus on anything. This is about as much focus as I have, is, like, pick it up when you feel like it. Whereas if I'm playing a game, I feel...
Sorry to interrupt, but these are better than anticipated. The stars are sparkly.
Sparkle.
Sparkly star, unicorn underpants, sparkly star. You see the sparkles? Yeah. Shimmer, 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 shimmer.
I had no idea that they were like that, so I figured I'd show you real quick.
Yeah, ooh. I know, I end up feeling them all the time. Well,
I got a pair on if you need to feel something.
Hey! For those of you who don't know, we are sponsored by MeUndies, which is why I have this lovely throne topper. And if you'd like to win a free pair of underpants, you can pick out whichever pair you'd like. You can get those purple unicorns with sparkly stars if you would enjoy that. Just follow the instructions that I will put in the chat. Make sure you read all the informations. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so this, because it's, like with games, I feel like I have to focus on the game a lot more. Whereas this allows me to go on mental tangents. So not only do I get to, like, 24 months. Oh my guy. Fred, thank you for being a patron of Hype for 24 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's up a week and a half ago? I know. It still blows my mind. What was I saying? You're very distracting.
Oh yeah!
Astrologic World, thank you so much for that cheer. I appreciate it. Hello and welcome. Oh yeah, so with a game, like, yeah, I'll take breaks and, like, talk to you guys about whatever we're talking about. But then when I go back to the game, there's not, wow! Ooh, yeah! Thank you again. You got me ice cream? Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah!
Oh, and hearts too. Oh, you're so very kind. Thank you so much. We got 3, we got 5, we got, is that 7? I appreciate this pyramid of, or I guess, it's like, vagina, you know. Boop. Why did I hold that like right up to my mouth? You know, for reasons. I appreciate the cheers.
Oh yeah!
Oh, and now it's descending. I'm making a diamond. I appreciate the cheers. Thank you, thank you. Wishful thinking. Oh my goodness. Peanut butter with cookie dough? Holy fuck.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh, now you're throwing me for a loop. I don't know what you're doing. But thank you so much for making the alerts go off and say, woo, yeah! I appreciate it. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. I'm gonna try to finish the rest of my fucking sentence. When I'm doing this, I don't have to just copy what this page says and then copy what the other stuff says. I can go on tangents of like, ooh, this is used, there's this article about mythology and like we learn about that. Like it's mentally a lot more tangents than a video game provides. As well as the stay happy. You too, my friend. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful everything. Have a wonderful. Have a good. But yeah. I can be very bounce all over the place with my brain, and we can take tangents to learn stuff that I'm not necessarily going to put in my little book here. And just explore. Did someone say wonder? Wonder. I don't know why I trailed off like a spooky ghost boy. I don't have an answer. Alright, botanical facts. Toxic, medicinal uses, Greek name, pollen. I'm still kind of deciding where to put the stuff about ethylene and premature flower fall. And Greek for love flower, agapanthus. Which I will never not be vagina to me, I'm sorry. That's just vagina. Love flower means vagina. I guess I'll put this under... Like, so I would put this under special care, but I don't know what it's trying to tell me. With so in the additional notes, premature flower fall is caused primarily by ethylene, especially for immature flower buds. Right. I said I was going to put it in botanical and rephrase it so that it made my brain organizationally happy. All right, so we're going to say prone immature flower buds and white cultivars. I wish I could do some Twitch sings. Stupid voice. White cultivars. Are more prone to premature flower fall. I'll say just, yeah, are more prone to premature flower fall due to ethylene. Sweet. Design notes. And we have actual design notes here. Thank you, Hype Friend, for reminding us about our giveaway. I appreciate it. The long stem of the agapanthus adds a strong line element with a bold but airy quality to a floral design. Mixes well with many flowers in many different design styles. Not writing that. It goes well with other flowers. Yeah. If it didn't, no one would put it in any arrangements. Long stem adds a strong line element. Long stem adds a strong, like bull, line element with a bold but airy quality. Whoa, bold but airy quality. To a floral design. I will fly like the airy quality of the blooms on the agapanthus. I will fly. Alright. Being very silly. Purchasing. Okay, yep. Purchasing. Purchase agapanthus just prior to the first flowers beginning to open. So I'm gonna say buy just prior to the first flowers. beginning to open. Also, stop hunching over what you're writing. You have glasses on. You don't have to do that. What else we got? Look for a tight cluster. Tight my cluster daddy? Question mark? Just showing color. That's the shittiest G I've ever written. No, that's a lie. I've written worse G's. I went, like, instead of going boop, boop, nice and smooth, I went boop, boop. And I've even made G's where I went like this for the circle, and then I came down and was like, whoa, which way does the G go? It was awkward. Anyway. Just showing color. Or with a few blooms open. Okay. Conditioning is the same as literally every other flower. And we did the additional notes. And that's Agapanthus. I don't think I want to get... Oh, right, symbolism. Let's see if we can find anything. I think this one's... since it's a love flower, should have pretty decently widely accepted. Blah, blah, blah. Secret love. Why is it secret? Secret. What does this say? Agapanthus. Oh, yeah, that's right. I also have to look for African lily. Or lily of the who's it, Nile. Forget me not. Larkspur. No. Okay, so it's just not there. This one has Agapanthus Secret Love, and this one has no Agapanthus. Let's check for Lily of the Nile. Excuse me, Lily of the Nile. Where are your L's? Show me your L's. Wink wonk. Lily of the Valley. That's not what I want. Lily Day, Imperial White of the Valley. Linden. Okay. It might just not be in this book. This is the old book. The old people book. And what was that? What else was it called? African lily? Yeah, it's definitely not in here. Okay. So it does not actually have a legit meaning. I mean, welcome back, Kit. Agapanthus symbolism. Ah, in Closa. It ensures extra fertility. You can see straight away why Agapanthus has the nickname Flower of Love. Greek word agape means love. I knew that. Anthos means flower. That's from a website called Funny How Flowers Do That .co.uk. Zoned out in bed. Oh, that's the worst when you're trying to sleep, but like you're not entirely conscious of stuff. It's like such a waste of time. You're like, I didn't get any rest, but I didn't do anything either. I was just sitting there like not quite asleep, but not quite conscious either. Magical love of love letter. What? Why is it saying secret love? Yeah, the symbolism is really hard to find. It's really hard to find, like, a resource that has the information that I'm looking for. It kind of almost, like, close up looks like a clover. The white ones, anyway. Wear them as a necklace. Oh, that's what the, it's so hard for me to do because my mouth isn't used to doing it. Close up. Yeah, I thought I was tired enough yesterday to take a nap. Did not work. I bet though if I had gotten up and tried to read, I would have fallen immediately asleep. But I was like in bed, super cozy, lying still. I was very nice and warm. Like those are usually the conditions for why I fall asleep when I'm reading, because I'm like cozy and warm and holding very, very still. And that's why I fall asleep. Like I wasn't even thinking of anything. I just like wasn't sleeping. And I was exhausted. Anyway, I don't think there's like, for something called the love flower, there's not a lot of symbolism. I should also check floriology. Floriologyinstitute.com. Well, that's something. Can Pantone's Piquant Purple propel your 2018? Agapanthus is not purple, though, it's blue. So if you try to tell me that it's fucking blue, I will turd on your face. From palest lavender to deepest purple, these flowers come in a multitude of purple hues and forms. First, Agapanthus. Wrong. You don't know what flowers are like. It also lists monkshood, which we just looked up, which also is blue. I guess they're being very lenient. Anyway. Yeah, I think the symbolism is basically just fucking love. It's the flower of love. Love, bitch, love. Alright. That's it. I'm done. That's enough flowers to— oh no, wait. I must check Hanakotoba real fast. Nothing under lily. Agapanthus, because Hanakotoba is not always the same. Lily... white, pink, red, yellow, orange, Casablanca. And Agapanthus, love letter. What do you mean, love letter? We're just not gonna put that in there. That is so vague and weird. And the other, like, kind of like, live journal-esque website has it at, Secret Love. Secret Love. Anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go so that I can call my doctor. And also, for the reasons that I listed yesterday, I'm trying to, do shorter streams. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be around, on Discord, possibly, if I'm not working on speedrunning tech. Yeah, I'll be around. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow for I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. We'll find out. Like 2 minutes after I'm supposed to have been live. Because that is... that is how shit goes for me, apparently.